I love to garden. I've always loved to garden, and I love the process. And I was surfing the web one night, and I saw this interview or this documentary with a woman in Brooklyn who used the bokashi process. And I was just fascinated by it and thought, how simple is that? And so I tried it and researched it, and I just thought it was a wonderful idea and would work well in San Antonio. So that's pretty much how I came up with it.
Hi, I'm Kate.
I'm Betsy.
We are the Compost Queens. So when my mom approached me with this idea, she's had a lot of business ideas over the years. And this one just really stood out to me for a lot of reasons. And on one hand, I was kind of looking for a change anyway. But I also I'm very passionate about the environment, and I think San Antonio already really strives to be sustainable. And we have a very strong local food movement, but this was a piece that was totally missing. The city has a green bin program, so they recycle organics already, but it doesn't work well for a lot of reasons. So this just seemed like a really great solution that would be easy to do and important for the community.
I think it's really important to do this service, or to compost your food scraps. And this service is just so easy that I don't know why anyone would do anything else. It's when I was researching about composted food scraps, I found out that a third of our landfills is made up of food scraps. And what I guess I always thought was that these food scraps decayed and became good soil, but they're in the landfill, so it's just trash. So if you do this service with your own food scraps, you're just diverting that much from food scrap, from the landfill, and enriching the soil. It's pretty much completing the food cycle. I don't know why anyone would choose to make trash with their food scraps when you can make nutrient-rich soil.
So when you sign up for Compost Queens, we'll provide you with an airtight bucket and the bokashi bran. And this process is really simple. You put a small layer of the bokashi bran in the bucket, and then you add your food scraps. Every time you add food scraps, you just add a little bit more of the bokashi bran and close the bucket. Once the bucket is full, you'll put it out on your front porch, and the Compost Queens will come pick it up. Pretty much anybody that has food waste could use this service. So a business office where people eat lunch and have, whether they have a small cafeteria or whether it's just a lunchroom, any leftovers can go into the bucket, and we can pick it up and dispose of it. Restaurants, certainly, and when they're doing the food preparation and they have all their food waste, we work with restaurants to help get rid of that food waste. They have to pay to have it taken off anyway, so this way it's going back into the local food system. And then of course residents use it just for all of their food waste. Through research, we discovered that food waste, when it goes to the landfill, just basically turns into greenhouse gases and methane gas. It doesn't decompose. So that is alarming to me. So I just thought, we need to change this. We need to make something that's accessible to people, because this is a really easy process, but people don't know about it. So we wanted to educate the community on how they could really easily turn their food waste into compost, and also just make a drastic change. And we think that by working with residents and restaurants, we could make San Antonio have almost zero food waste going to landfills. My vision for Compost Queens is that we turn San Antonio into a sustainable food community. So virtually all of the food waste produced in San Antonio goes back and becomes nutrient-rich soil, and then we can continue to grow and have a really vibrant local food scene. We already have a ton of community gardens and farmers markets and urban farms and local farms, and we just want to help that whole process be sustainable.